Hey guys, Josh Reese here with the Josh Reese Show, and this video is going to be about the NBA award show. It finally took place, and the Rockets ended up taking quite a few awards home. But before I tell you about the awards the Rockets ended up taking home, let me tell you about my friends over at Countryside Massage here in Conroe, Texas. They do a great job. They give excellent massages, and all I would like for you to do is for you to give them a follow on Facebook. I have them linked in the description below. Just click the link and give them a like and a follow on Facebook, and I would appreciate it. But let's get into what the Rockets took home on the NBA award show. The first ever NBA award show hosted by none other than NBA icon Drake. Very good event overall, lots of cool stuff, but what everyone wants to know is what exactly did the Rockets take home? Well, I think everyone already figured out what the Rockets were going to take home, but the NBA also threw in some extra curveballs with some extra new awards and new new honors. So we'll get to those. We'll bust out the ones that everyone knew about first. Everyone knew James Harden was going to finish second in the MVP, and he did. Russell Westbrook took home the MVP. James Harden finished second. Kawhi Leonard finished a distant third. Westbrook took home 888 points. James Harden finished with 753 votes. Leonard with 500 votes. So it's pretty close. And now Harden has finished runner-up to the MVP 2 times in the last 3 years. So he may not be MVP, but he's putting up some MVP type numbers, and he is getting. I mean, you can tell they're not blowouts. They're not blowouts. I think the last time Harden won second place, didn't win second place, came runner up. Steph Curry finished with 1,000 votes, and then Harden finished with like 900 something. So it was really close. I think it was only separated by like 150 votes, and this one again, just barely 150 plus votes again. I think I put out the number that it's 397 votes total combined that Harden has missed the MVP on the past 2 times he was was runner-up. The other one that everyone figured would be a win for the Houston Rockets was Coach of the Year. Mike D'Antoni finished with 400 votes. Eric Spoelstra finished second place with 153, and Greg Popovich with 115. So Mike D'Antoni far and away first place for the Houston Rockets, finishing with a staggering 68 first place votes compared to 9 for Spoelstra and 8 for Greg Popovich. So congratulations for Mike D'Antoni, bringing back the Rockets and the Rockets offense and revitalizing them has made him a Coach of the Year and Coach of the Year candidate for as long as he's here. Him and James Harden are here, more than likely. The other one that everyone figured would go the Rockets' way, this one was a little bit more interesting, and I'll explain that in a second. Eric Gordon finished. He took home 6th Man of the Year, and he finished with 46 first place votes, 358 votes total. Andre Iguodala finished second place with 326 votes and 43 first place votes. Separating them just a few votes, 43 first place votes for Iguodala, 46 for Gordon, and then Lou Williams finished a very, very distant third with 70 points. But still, pretty interesting to see 2 Rockets in there in the top 3, in the top 3 of the 6th Man of the NBA voting. Pretty damn cool. Two other ones. Well, that's pretty much all the known ones. Well, I guess everyone figured that Daryl Morey maybe wouldn't win GM of the Year or Executive of the Year, but he came pretty damn close to winning. He finished second place to Bob Myers, the Warriors, with 59 votes, and Daryl Morey finished with 57. Dennis Lindsey of the Jazz finished with 49 votes, but 2 2 votes separated Daryl Morey and the Warriors GM Bob Myers. And it's kind of weird. I mean, what more could Daryl Morey have done, and how much credit does Bob Myers really get for building the Warriors when it was really that Kevin Durant just came over there? He was gifted Kevin Durant. Had Durant not come, Warriors more than likely don't win the NBA Finals this year. Rockets have a hell of a better chance. Daryl Morey spent a hell of a lot more time building the Rockets. Hired a coach, hired a defensive coach, brought in players to fit around Harden. Did a lot more work than Bob Myers, in my humble opinion, but that's how the cookie crumbles on that one. So we'll get to the couple other tidbits as we wrap this up. Performance of the Year was a new a new honor that the NBA was kind of touted out there this year. Klay Thompson won this award. James Harden finished 3rd place, but Klay Thompson finished with his 60 points in 3 quarters versus the Pacers. Devin Booker finished 2nd place with 70 points versus Boston. In my humble opinion, that's probably the winner. 70 points in a game, that should win. But James Harden finished 3rd at this 53 points, 16 assists, or 16 rebounds and 17 assists versus the New York Knicks on New Year's Eve. Fantastic freaking game. 3 great games, but James Harden probably didn't deserve to win that one. Devin Booker's 70 points was damn near magical. But the NBA also busted out a new award this year, the Hustle Award. And none other than Mr. Hustle himself, Patrick Beverley, took home the inaugural award. So Patrick Beverley had a pretty good day on Monday. Not only did he take home the Hustle Award and was honored by his NBA peers, he also finished first team All-NBA defense. Quite a day for Patrick Beverley. So 2 other little tidbits before we bounce them out of here. Rockets did not win any other awards, but I did notice just some interesting stuff as I was digging into all the vote totals and all that on all the other awards. Most improved player, the Rockets, of course, did not win that, nor did they have anybody that came close to winning that. But Clint Capella did receive 1 vote for most improved player. He probably deserved a few more, but maybe next year as he continues to grow, he might get a little bit more recognition. Giannis, I'm not going to get his name right. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nope, not even going to try. GA. The Greek Freak, there we go. The Greek Freak won that award, hands down. But we'll see if some Rockets get some run next year on that award. And then lastly, Defensive Player of the Year. I thought this one was kind of funny because Patrick Beverley all season long kind of was putting out there that he was Defensive of the Year player worthy. He did not win that one. That one was won by Draymond Green. But Patrick Beverley did take home 1 vote. Oddly enough, the same amount of votes that LaMarcus Aldridge finished with. I did not think Marcus Aldridge was a Defensive Player of the Year worthy player, but someone saw fit to give him 1 vote. So that's everything that the Rockets took home on the first ever NBA award show. I kind of feel like it's a week late. Maybe they should have done this a week or 2 earlier, but whatever. This should be done like right after the finals. I don't know why they had to wait so long. It's kind of feels like forever, but at least now that this is over, it puts kind of like a bow on the end of the season for everything. And now on July 1st is when everything starts to pick back up again as NBA free agency starts. So that is all we have today. Although I will be doing a video soon on NBA free agency and some of the targets that the Rockets should have going into this free agency. But until then, I've got 6 things for you if you enjoyed this video. First of all, feel free to like this video if you enjoyed it. Feel free to share. Feel free to subscribe to this YouTube channel and comment. Let me know which award were you more upset about. Were you really upset about James Harden not winning the MVP? I really feel like that's where people's sticklers are. But I think the GM of the year was a little bit of a was something that Daryl Morey really should have won. Kind of a robbery by the Warriors. That's just my humble opinion. But also, if this is your first time viewing this YouTube channel and seeing my videos, and if it's something that you enjoyed, please feel free to follow me on Twitter at Mr. Joshua. And lastly, please follow my friends over at Countryside Massage here in Conroe, Texas. Again, they are linked in the comments section below. But guys, I'm going to bounce out of here. I appreciate you for giving this a watch. Please watch and stay tuned. Subscribe, turn on the alerts. Subscribe so you can check out my thoughts on NBA free agency. I'll have that video up in a day or two. But I'm going to bounce out of here. Thanks again for giving this a watch.